Have you ever tried to completely change your life overnight? You tell yourself, starting tomorrow, I'm a new person. I'll wake up at 5 a.m., study for hours, hit the gym, eat only salads, and basically become a superhero. So, what happens a week later? If you're like most of us, you're back to square one, feeling even worse than before. Well, the book Atomic Habits by James Clear dives deep into why this happens and gives us a brilliant, practical way to fix it. The core idea is surprisingly simple. Huge success doesn't come from massive, one-time changes. It comes from tiny, almost invisible habits that you repeat every single day. The word atomic means incredibly small, like an atom. At first, these tiny habits might seem insignificant, maybe even pointless. But just like money in a savings account earns compound interest, these small habits compound over time. A tiny 1% improvement each day leads to a massive transformation over a year. Now, here's a mind-blowing concept from the book. Goals aren't the problem. Think about it. Everyone has goals. Every athlete wants to win the championship. Every student wants to get top marks. Every entrepreneur wants to build a successful business. But only a few actually achieve it. So, if the winners and losers have the same goals, what's the real difference? It's their systems. It's their systems. A goal is your desired outcome. Like losing 20 pounds, a system is the process that leads to that outcome. Like your daily exercise routine and what you eat. The book argues that you should forget about goals and focus entirely on your system. When you focus on the process, the results take care of themselves. So, how do we build these systems? We need to understand how habits work. The book breaks it down into a simple 4-step loop called the habit loop. First, there's a cue, which is the trigger that starts the habit. Then comes the craving, the motivation or desire to act. Next is the response, which is the actual habit you perform. And finally, there's the reward, which satisfies your craving and tells your brain, hey, this was good. Let's do it again. Let's take a common example. Scrolling through social media. The cue might be feeling bored. The craving is for entertainment or distraction. The response is opening your phone and scrolling. The reward is a little hit of dopamine that makes you feel temporarily satisfied. And just like that, the loop is complete, and the habit gets stronger. The genius of Atomic Habits is that it gives us 4 simple, practical laws to hack this loop and build good habits. The first law is make it obvious. Our environment plays a huge role in our behavior. We are visual creatures. What we see often determines what we do. So, if you want to make a habit of reading before bed, don't leave your book on a dusty shelf. Put it right on your pillow. If you want to drink more water, don't hide the bottle in a cupboard. Keep it on your desk in plain sight. By making the cues for your good habits obvious and visible, you make them much more likely to happen. The second law is make it attractive. Let's be honest. If a habit feels like a chore, you're not going to stick with it. Our brains are wired to seek pleasure. So, you need to make your habits appealing. One great technique is called temptation bundling. This is where you pair an action you *1 to do with an action you need * to do. For example, maybe you love listening to your favorite podcast. You could make a rule for yourself. I can only listen to my podcast while I am at the gym. Suddenly, going to the gym becomes a lot more attractive. You start to look forward to it because it's linked to something you enjoy. The third law, and this one is a game changer, is make it easy. We often fail because we try to do too much, too soon. We have this all-or-nothing mindset. The book says to forget that. Instead, apply the 2-minute rule. When you start a new habit, it should take less than 2 minutes to do. So, read every day becomes read 1 page. Study for the exam becomes open my notes. Study for the exam becomes open my notes. Run 3 miles becomes put on my running shoes. The point isn't to get results in those 2 minutes. The point is to master the art of showing up. Once you've established the habit of starting, it's so much easier to continue. An easy habit is a habit you can't say no to. And the fourth law is, make it satisfying. We are more likely to repeat a behavior when the experience is satisfying. The problem is, many good habits have a delayed reward. The benefit of exercising today won't be visible for months, so we need to create immediate rewards. One of the best ways to do this is with a habit tracker. Every time you complete your habit, put a big X on a calendar. Seeing that chain of X's grow is incredibly satisfying. You won't want to break the chain. This simple act of tracking your progress gives you an immediate sense of accomplishment and keeps you motivated. Now, what about breaking bad habits? It's just as simple. You just invert the 4 laws. To break a bad habit, you need to make it invisible, unattractive, difficult, and unsatisfying. If you spend too much time on your phone, make it invisible by leaving it in another room. If you eat junk food, make it unattractive by thinking about how sluggish it makes you feel. Make it difficult by not keeping it in your house, and make it unsatisfying by, for example, having an accountability partner who you have to report to every time you slip up. But perhaps the most profound lesson in the entire book is about identity. The book suggests that true behavior change is identity change. The goal isn't just to read a book. It's to become a reader. The goal isn't to run a marathon. It's to become a runner. Don't focus on what you want to achieve. Focus on who you want to become. Every time you perform a small habit, you are casting a vote for the type of person you wish to be. Every time you choose to study for 10 minutes, you are casting a vote for being a good student. These small wins build up, and eventually, your identity begins to shift. You're no longer someone who is trying Toby, you are a healthy person. Finally, the book hammers home one last crucial point. Your environment is more powerful than your willpower. You can have all the motivation in the world, but if your environment is working against you, you're fighting a losing battle. If you want to stop eating junk food but your kitchen is filled with it, you're setting yourself up for failure. If you want to focus on your work but your phone is buzzing next to you, your attention will be pulled away. Designing your environment for success is one of the most effective strategies for changing your habits. Make the good habits the easy, obvious choice, and the bad habits the difficult, invisible ones. So, to sum it all up, the powerful message of Atomic Habits is this: forget about making massive, dramatic changes overnight. Real, lasting change comes from the compound effect of hundreds of small decisions, of tiny habits that you practice every single day. You don't just decide to change your life, you change your habits, and over time your habits change your life. It's all about small steps, done consistently. That is the secret to remarkable results. Thanks for watching. If you found this useful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content that helps you build a better life, one habit at a time. See you in the next one.